This is the Black Indigenous People of Color Wind Down, where we've gone all week and we get a chance to talk about what we've done. This is Wednesday, June 8th. Gemini season. I'm gonna still tell y'all that is Gemini season. I'm Uncle Ray. I got Brother Dennis, Brother Bobby, Sister Signer. What's going on, everybody?
Have y'all applied for the RISE grant through Comcast?
The Rise Grant through Comcast.
Yes, RISE.
Nope.
If you got a for-profit business or you've been in business for 3 years, you can get $10,000 from Comcast.
You hearing that, Bobby?
Material girl.
Right.
That's
Right.
not,
Shout out for you, Bobby.
Thank you. That's including you.
Non-profit.
no,
That's
they
a
can't.
for-profit. He's got to be a for-profit.
Or it can be a
That's
personal
just-
business. Like you do some, you can be, like you said, you can be a drag queen. You know, you performing.
Material girl.
You are
Right,
you
so-
a working girl. It's not a drag queen. You're a working girl.
Okay, working girl. Go ahead, Ray.
Right.
Figure
It's a
that out.
working girl. Let's
If you're a
be
working
correct.
girl,
Yeah.
yes, if you're a working girl, you've been doing it for 3 years or more, girl, work that grant out.
Right.
know,
Do your thing.
Work
For
hard
transportation.
for the money.
You said you get hard for money.
I said I work hard for my money.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Okay. That was a whole new conversation. Did it make you feel like that? Because it is the
Yeah.
summer. This is summertime.
It's Pride season. I feel extra happy.
What happened?
It's raining, man. That's how I feel at this moment.
In Minnesota? Can I
No.
come over there where you are living at so I can get some of that rain shower?
Honestly, I'm just having withdrawals from the fireplace in Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do it. That
I
will
need
do
a-
it.
I need a
DC,
dirty.
it can rain.
I need a dirty drink.
I need more than a dirty drink.
Music, old school gay music.
Not that old house music.
No, not
If
house
you-
music, not necessarily. I want to hear some Martha Washington, some Waters, some.
That sounds house to me.
If you found out one of your men that you took home had a dirty drawers, would you still mess with him?
Say it again.
If you
If you
took
took
one of
somebody
your
from-
boys home,
You took the boy home from the club. What do you call it? One of the watering holes or the firehouse, and you get home, he had dirty drawers.
That's
you can
sad.
put him in the bathtub.
And you
So
can
what
wash
you-
his drawers.
Right, and you
Oh,
can he can put his drawers in the sink.
You don't know
Oh,
what
Lord.
he may have been homeless.
Right. I mean, what's the problem with that? You trying to say you got morals today?
So do you touch the drawers? Because they may have
No,
motorcycle cutouts.
you tell him to put them in the sink. Race them things
Oh.
out.
Or me, I would have just took him to Walmart.
Bougie. All right.
Yeah, some would do that. I'm just
Is it
basic.
before or
I mean,
afterwards?
if you with me, yeah, that's what I would do.
So you take them before or afterwards?
How would you know before? You just picked them up at the club.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying, once you see the drawers, you have to decide if you want to do something. Do you take them now that you see the drawers to wash them?
We fixed to break down and get in that bathtub. We can deal with that tomorrow.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, get in that bathtub. We can deal with all that tomorrow.
What
I
else
see
you
that's
need?
the issue.
You need some tank tops, some socks.
Right. You know,
What's going
sometimes
on?
you got to invest in your people.
What's going on in your situation? You know, that's when you conversate with people. You know what I'm saying? You never know what may have been going on. He may just had a fucked up time, just got put out of his house, or whatever it may be. How old was they?
He might have got scared.
So you
How
had
old
dirty
he was?
drawers.
If he got scared,
What can ski you that much? He had some dirty panties on.
popos.
And how you doing?
Right. That red light creep up, you something to shit on yourself at any given moment. So why you playing?
That's it. But that's just something wrong.
Sometimes there don't have to be nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
There ain't
Right.
got to be nothing wrong.
They can come and just shoot you for no reason and get away with it.
Right, and that'll still make you have dirty draws.
Yeah, I have
I
a fear
guess.
for them. I kind of get nervous, even whenever they come into my job.
And they're not even
Right.
looking for you, just for them to walk by you.
I'm just like, okay, what's going on here?
But you get a historical trauma?
I always
do.
get trauma. Have you ever faced that kind of trauma before? I know
What?
you in your privileged life, you've never faced a lot of things. So have you faced police trauma in your life?
I'm assuming because I'll be on the bus and get scared sometimes. The police gonna be coming, or that traffic cop be following us.
So you can only assume that you're getting trauma?
Well, I mean, I feel a certain way. You know, the heart beat fast. You start sweating. Looking for things you did. You know, if I got some drugs on me, I don't know. And I ain't got none of those things. But you start to think, what did I bring my pipe out today?
Okay. So you're developing a trauma. Okay. That is trauma. Because we always want to make it home alive.
That's
I'm
all you
just
want to do. Just get past your threshold. That's all you want to do.
Right. I just want to be able to just close the door behind me.
I want to be like Mariah Carey. It takes you gotta have. She has $150,000 to walk out her door.
Why?
But she said she needs a chauffeur, she needs her assistant, her outfit, her makeup needs to be done, her nails. You know, she gonna need orange M&Ms in the car, and then when them separated.
So what she do? Stay at home most of the time?
I don't know what she do.
Apparently she's a hermit. She got to be a hermit.
No, I doubt. I think they pay her. She's still relevant.
I ain't seen that girl in 1,000 years since she put Nick Cannon out.
You got to realize, you know, they may not see him here in the United States, but they pay big money in other countries.
Well, she's locked up in America because it costs that kind of money to get out the door. She ain't going nowhere.
That's what she's telling you. Them motherfuckers pay her $150 just to go past her threshold. For her to come to the venue to sing whoopity boop boom boom in one spot.
Was Mariah Carey that good? And
Yes.
was she that good?
Yes.
I just didn't put up on. I couldn't put up on a Whitney Houston or a Patti LaBelle or in them lights. She was just.
Everyone is a total different genre. I mean, that's a soprano that you're talking about.
I mean, you know, I know she had her own individual style. I mean, she just, yeah. Yay, Mariah! Woo, woo, woo!
See, Mariah is the girl that she's the one that stands flat-footed and sing and get carried across the stage. She was that's her. You know what I'm saying?
Her?
I wouldn't go to see her in a show. Because
you would not?
No, I would not.
Okay.
Because I need someone that's gonna give me a Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Usher, Chris Brown type shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to feel it.
You wouldn't have went to Whitney Houston?
No,
because Whitney Houston couldn't dance to save her life.
But she tried. She was skipped across that stage and did something.
She may have scooted herself over, but she did no work.
But Mariah Carey don't even do that.
Oh Lord! See, I just never wanted to go see her in concert.
They pick her up and carry her from one end to the next. You
know, because her feet hurt.
And then she Scooby-Doo. She'd do a little two-step in one spot.
Right, so she was trying to do a little Scooby-Doo dip to one side.
No, she don't even move her feet. It's just one spot. You know? her knees just moving, you know. But I wouldn't go hear them.
So if she don't do nothing entertaining in her concerts, what make her in a diva status?
But see, now if she do because she do big arenas, if she do like an intimate type thing, I would go see her. If she was doing like an intimate type thing, like I would like to see Lettucey and Angie Stone and even Anthony Hamilton, those type people. I would see them in like in an intimate setting. I don't want to see them in an arena.
But Mariah never did any of that kind of stuff that I
Yes,
know of.
yeah, she did. She did tours.
Intimate stuff or just the
Mm-mm.
big venues?
Big venues.
See, I don't want to see in a big venue because her soprano don't tickle my fancy like that. But maybe if she was in a small something, I was getting a chance to listen to her. I'm not saying she ain't good. I just didn't put her in diva status.
Well, diva is how you make it. Like you have Aretha was a diva.
Yes, Aretha was a different class.
Whitney was a diva.
Different class.
Patty is a diva.
Different class.
Diana.
Different class.
Mariah.
So that mean they're a class of their own?
Say what?
I do mean that they're a class of their own?
Everybody he named except for Mariah stand on their own. They are divas in their own right. They've crossed all barriers. They will be immortal from now on. Aretha, just because she didn't pass away, don't mean she did. Whitney, she been passed away for a long time, but she ain't did it. She sang a song, everybody gonna get up. But Mariah, I just didn't see her in that same vein.
Mariah is who she is. That's Mrs. Claus. Don't get it twisted. That's
Right.
Miss Christmas for one.
She's Mrs.
All I want for Christmas.
She's Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, she's Mrs. Christmas for one. Every Christmas she have a song. That's her season. Everyone knows that's her season. They don't even come out with shit for Christmas, I believe, because of her. You know what I mean? So, but Mariah can sing on her own, and the bitch can act. She was in a couple of movies and shows also. Don't get
What shows did she do?
She done made movies.
What she do?
Act in movies.
Any particular movie come to mind? I mean, that's all I was asking.
She was in Precious. Yes, Precious.
The one movie I didn't see.
She was in Precious. She had her own movie.
And that was a good movie.
She was in
Glitter. I've heard it was really good. She was in Glitter. Oh.
Yeah, she was in Glitter.
Say what sign on?
I said it was sad.
It was sad.
Yeah, the Precious movie.
Yeah, I heard it was sad, but yet it was a powerful movie.
Yeah, that's when what's name got blackballed. What's her name?
Like they're trying to do her now. Like they're trying to bully her now.
Who?
You
talking about Monique?
Yeah.
The fight her and DL are continuously having?
They did her wrong.
You think they did her wrong?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
No, she had a contract saying that she was the last person. DL Hewley had a memo, and he didn't even produce a contract, probably because he can't sell out stadiums. Monique is proof. She has proof. She can sell out stadiums all over. She already sold out all her shows that's coming up. She only got a few seats left. See, they needed her to fill up the seats because DL Hewley, who the fuck go see DL Hewley? I didn't even watch his show on TV.
Oops.
He was first. He was first in the Kings of Comedy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the first one out. Yeah, they sent him out before they did Cedric and
for Bernie, before Cedric, and before Steve.
He was. I don't know if he was the warm up actor or not, but he was one of them.
Has DL Hewley hosted an award show? Oh, has DL? He had
any particular award show you referring to?
Just period. Because Monique did, and she did a damn good job doing it. She did the BET Awards. She did. She did that with all the big girls doing Beyonce. You sure did. So another thing. How many movies have you seen Dion Hewley? I mean, whoever his name is recently.
DL Hughley. Nothing recently that I
Oh, okay,
can recall.
but the last movie she done was what? Let me find out. But she did a recent movie. You feel what I'm saying?
It
She
hadn't
has
been
all,
that long outside
but
of a soul plane.
no, she
But she
did
did.
after Soul Plane, she did Precious
But she
last
also did a movie
movie.
Fat. Pediatric Tempting. She did a
What?
reproduced herself.
Movie called what?
That's a movie.
Uh, PHAT.
Fat. Okay. So she got her own independent movie out.
She did the last movie she did was 2016, I believe.
What was it? What movie was that?
Almost Christmas.
Must have been a lifetime.
But she be in all Martin Lawrence's movies and Tyler Perry movies sometime back in the day. And she did a
That
lot
was before they
of
got into the argument and the fight, but now she's supposed to be coming back with Tyler Perry.
Right, because they supposedly apologized to her.
Yeah, Oprah and Tyler apologized to her, supposed to be letting her back into the fold.
letting her back in.
Yeah, they letting her back into the group. Yeah, because 50 Cent supposedly brokered that deal.
But even 50 Cent doing his shit, trying to probably get her in there. You feel what I'm saying? But
Yeah, he was trying to get her back.
My point is, DL Hughley is irrelevant. We only watch him on Facebook.
But he got political shows too.
He's supposed to be a comedian. Who gonna go listen to him? I don't know. This is just not my cup of tea.
I listen to him.
See, that's your brew.
He is educated.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see you being educated on stage unless you're giving me a seminar.
So you see Snoop Dogg raise his son for his blunt roller.
Raise his thing for his blunt roller.
Yeah.
What's up? I love that.
I need to work for him.
He got somebody that just rolls his blunts. Like
That's
is
it. That is it. Whatever you need set up in your trap, I got you.
That's hot.
That's hot. Yeah,
That is hot. That's hot. You can't take nothing away from that. That's hot.
I've learned something. Well, but salaries need to be raised up these days. It's $50 an hour. So I learned if you can raise your blunt, everybody needs to get a raise.
Well, you would think that was the way, but the corporate complex doesn't think it like that. They're not in your favor.
Due to inflation.
Due to inflation.
Yeah,
due to some of these stupid ass policies we got in place.
What's stupid about
I think inflation is only a natural thing. People want to raise their prices. Just so happen everybody wanted to do it at the same time.
Imagine if all our rich millionaires and billionaire Black people actually care about their culture, how much it would change.
Meaning what?
I mean, they do stuff. It'd be nice for folks to get together to do something collectively that could have a larger impact. Because they do stuff. It's not like they don't. They're folks, players like from the Vikings and stuff, or the Timberwolves that are from here. They I think the one dude helped build some of the affordable housing on Broadway. And then they give away turkeys and stuff for the holidays. But if they could get together and do something on a larger scale, I think that would be dope.
What about us? It's enough for us to get together too and do something on a larger scale.
True that.
Such as.
Listen, I know for a fact, I mean, as much as we spend on liquor, weed, alcohol, cigarettes, roll blunts, all the extra stuff that we really don't need, candy. I know for a fact, you took a little of that money and did something with that, we'd have some extra money to build some kind of something. And nobody takes that into consideration. 1 month or 2 months.
Or buy some type of something. Or buy a bunch of land.
We got to do something to break that curve. Us, not just the big wigs, pool that money because it's been done in the past and it's been doing now. I know a lot of people got startups that we can do, start more businesses, help each other out, get a fund we can all put into $1 because we know saving something every week, every month for a year, don't mess with it. Go buy a building, go buy this. We can even get together, get a home. Let's go in there and demand that banks that we all here, all 10 of us, 12 of us, 9 of us, we demand this money, a loan, or help with this and the other. Write grants. Really be serious about that for a whole year. Stack up much bread and money we can. Then we got to worry about nobody jump off and doing it for us. We have what we need. That's just, I see people do it all the time. They stop, they did it down south, they waited and bought land, and now they're trying to build stuff on it. We can do the same thing.
Yeah, we can.
And we get serious about doing it though.
And make a revenue off of it, That's our goal. I have a sign in. We've been talking about, building land and getting land for a while. You know what I mean? That's our goal. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of land out here for sale.
But I was listening to Rick Ross a few minutes ago. He said, listen, there's always opportunity to make money. He said, I told motherfuckers I would arrange their CDs in their car for $5. It's every opportunity I got to make some money. I do that. Whatever it is.
Let me give someone an example. Let me throw something out there for someone. You can start this business like tomorrow. A line standing service. What I mean by that, you got the Twins, you have the Vikings, you have all these concerts and stuff that goes on during this season. Nobody want to stand in line for new shoes or whatever. You can charge people for that. You know what I mean? Is it like you said? Anything can sell. Anything you can make money from. You can get a cottage food license for free in Minnesota, and you can sell sliced cakes for $3 each.
I mean, even get an extra job. Drive for Uber for 3 or 4 months, stack the bread, doing something different, delivering groceries for a couple of months, doing something different to stack the bread to keep this thing moving. Any means necessary to raise money. And we have a definite idea on how to move forward in the future on some projects that we can do, even buying up something on West Broadway and fixing the building up and moving into it. I mean, I know everybody got, well, at least most people have, I'm not going to say everybody, a stash somewhere in their savings, in a sock, in the bottom drawer, something. How can we leverage that, go out, buy a building, fix it up, buy a house and fix it up, all kind of stuff, realize that we can do to make money. And start waiting on some rich guy or some basketball team to come save us.
Right.
Wow. And then the room gets quiet.
No, I understand what you're saying.
So I didn't know Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union had a transgender daughter. Did y'all know that?
Yes.
I didn't.
Yeah, where you been?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yes, everybody did that.
I didn't. I just found out today. I thought that was
wake
interesting.
up, my friend.
I am woke. I just didn't know that particular thing. When they said that they were out and open about it, I'm like, oh, that's bold. Been a big basketball star.
Why is bold?
What typically, in the days where they don't support their kids like that. I mean, unless you're LTV.
That was old. That was old school, 1900s.
Yeah.
It's not now.
So you still got them thinking. They're thinking.
Well, no, because I guess maybe you could be right, but most people in their families.
If you got to thinking of the 1900s, imagine what people that was raised in the 1900s.
If you was raised in the 1900s, you'd have that thought process, but now they don't think like that. Parents will support their kids. They're not, but just a generation away from that. So yeah, they support. They stand up.
Yeah,
shout
Magic
hallelujah
Johnson.
for their kids. Magic Johnson, Gabrielle Union, all the rest of
Mhm.
them that got gay kids. Because you're not gonna get away from your gay kids. It's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere.
I'm not suggesting it's going to go anywhere. I just thought that was interesting that, they live in their truth.
Yes, that's what
daughter.
they do in the 2000s.
Well, usually they put her in the back room, and
That was in the
nobody.
1900s. That was way back there. We didn't know no better.
Well, I
Right.
think, Magic and Cookie, came out and supported EJ very boldly, very openly,
Yes.
like 15 years ago. And
Yes.
so I think that creates an opportunity for other stars and, folks in the media to be able to support their kids. I think it is kind of scary to do that, but when you have a big, ginormous name like Magic Johnson.
Yes. Were they the
saying,
first ones? Were they the first ones to be out?
I feel like they might have. I feel like EJ was pretty out and open,
Close.
like
Okay.
at
But
least
also
12
Cher.
years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
EJ's been out for years.
Yeah, Cher too. Cher came out with her trans.
Oh, Sonny Bono.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that?
And
No, that was
Chaz
Sonny and
Bono.
shit. Chaz.
Yeah.
Sonny was the
And
daddy.
they're white, so they can do whatever they want. But I think
they can get away
what's
from
really
blacks. Yeah.
important is that, communities of color were able to see Magic around HIV and around when his kid came out as genderqueer.
You are so correct. You are so correct. Yeah, with HIV, took that stigma away as well as with the transgender child. That is awesome. We need more models like that. And Gabrielle and Dwayne Wade is right there with. And last year they had a big article about them actually going to the Pride Festival with Zanea. I think that's the child's name is Zanea.
How you pronounce it?
I believe that's his Zanea. They actually went to the actual Pride Festival last year and took pictures, and they wrote all about that last year.
Oh, daddy colored his hair. His daddy is
Yes, they did. They colored their hair and all that.
the daddy is he's fine with his sexuality. Because
he
did Gabrielle Union
and many others.
Oh,
Because he had just gotten some other woman pregnant while married to Gabrielle Union.
I thought they had a relationship.
No, that wasn't a whole relationship. That was it. That was after they were married.
Oh.
And because
she wasn't the surrogate.
Say what?
That wasn't the surrogate.
No, it wasn't a surrogate. There was some other woman. That was a little scandal there for a short time. Gabrielle had to pull herself together to deal with that, and did interviews.
You can't throw away no cat like because of a dead.
Say what?
You can't throw away a cat like because of a little dead.
She didn't want to throw away a Cadillac because of his deaths. Is that what you're saying?
This little dead.
She thought about it because she wanted to show us, I support my man. We talked about him, blah, 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 blah. But they stayed together because she got pregnant. The other girl got pregnant. It wasn't a surrogate. I didn't know they had a surrogate.
Yes, one of them can't get pregnant.
Gabrielle probably. Because we know Dwayne Wade can get pregnant. He got kids. He already got kids. But it's nice to see it's nice to see a black family sticking together and supporting one another. That's the whole moral of that story.
Will and Jada stick together.
Yeah, but their kids are grown, and their son is the #1 icon, and Willow is right behind them. And so they grown. They don't have no kids. They can separate and do whatever they can live open marriages. They've done with all that.
Don't be throwing shade at Lil Jaden. That Icon song, that song was pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm a #1 icon. Yeah, that was a hot song.
He did his thing on that song.
Right. That's why it is. That's why I said I'm #1 icon. So they grown. They don't even live with their parents. They ain't lived with their parents since they was in their teens. They got their own houses, their own staff. They don't even deal with their parents like that, other than go and visit. So if
They
Will
own-
and Jada want to break up, I mean, they did a long run. They still in the Guinness Book of World Records. They did a long run.
Them two kids are entities like their parents.
Right.
Icons.
Yeah, and they all right. They have their own thing. But they old. I mean, it's not like they brand new kids are almost 30 years old. If
Mhm.
not 30. Yeah, they old kids. These not babies like some of them other ones got.
So was y'all working in a nursing home or hospital taking care of
I
patients?
have. I
did.
have. I used
I
to do long ass shifts in that nursing home. I do 18 hours or more, sometimes 24 hours of sleep in the back room.
We did private duty nursing, so yeah.
Why do you ask?
And I did it for my dad.
And if any one of my good Judies or my best friends had an accident, I'd wipe y'all's asses too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think
Semi
about
nature.
this? Hospital worker dies after getting struck in the groins by a patient.
Well, how do you strike them in what they use to strike? I mean, it's got to be. Give us the context of the story. How do you get struck in your groin and die?
I wasn't there. I don't know.
You didn't survey the article, didn't tell you nothing.
Huh? Well, they got some mean patients who, when they hit and smack you in these places, they got attitudes. They're bedridden. They want to do what they want to do. They say you can't control them. They want to hit you when you tell them that they can't get out their bed. They got to stay here. They got to take their medicine. They hit the nurse or hit the person who's helping them.
Is that what you said? That's your thoughts on that?
Talking about is 27 years old. It's not an elder person.
Right.
Well, now we gotta finish reading.
Yeah, can you scroll us that? Because we want to see the article. We want to see what you're talking about here. You can't leave us holding up like this. So she's in the hospital, and so a guy was okay. For the guy getting struck in the groin, and you got a somewhat allegedly crazy person using all their force, and you strike a man like that. Yeah, we subject to die.
What they call it, retarded strength.
I don't know about that retarded strength. I don't know about that. That's a derogatory thing. I don't know about that.
No, it's the same thing as sugar.
Same thing as sugar. See, I don't know what all of that is. See, you're making up stuff. But yeah, with that kind of strength and you getting kicked between your legs, yeah. I don't know if it would mess up a woman like that. Since the man's sexual organs on the outside of his body, that would definitely mess him up.
I love that clinical thing, Raider Jack.
What?
You should have put it in.
What?
I'm not gonna go there. Really well.
Well, yeah, if it's a man, can't take that kind of kick.
I'm just saying, as working in those positions, do you feel you should hit back?
No, you don't want to hit them back because it's just like anybody else. It's just like if I was taking care of my best friend and my best friend was suffering from dementia or he was out of his mind. I can't just jump up and beat him down because he done slapped the shit out of me in front of everybody. No, I know he's ill at that moment. Now we come back to, we might have a discussion about that, but I can't attack him at that moment.
So there's nothing you can do for a person in that state hitting you or doing something to you.
No, you in a position of caregiver. Shit happens.
I can't do
even
it.
If it's your child, just like you get peed on or you get kicked in the face while you changing a diaper. You don't beat the child because you got attacked doing your parently duties.
I got some brass knuckles for that.
Well, I mean, everybody do their kids differently. I mean, but I'm saying, but no, if you're in a nursing home, no, it's just like your grandmother. Your grandmama's not what she used to be, and she hit you with a broom. Now you're not gonna body slam her and flip her out the front door. No.
I might tackle her. I don't know.
You're not gonna tackle your girl. You're not gonna tackle her. You don't let her make it and casually talk to her and have her to have a seat. Because you're not gonna be here with that broom many more times.
She better make a sweet potato pie or something, because
she can't make no sweet potato pie. She's not there no more, Dennis.
Then she'll get hit,
gone.
Man.
That's your grandmother.
No, that's my mama's
your
mama.
grandmother. That's your mama, but still you can't smack her either and body slam her out the door.
Somebody's gonna get hit for this. I mean, it's no.
Well, I mean, you can do that. I mean, if your people say it's okay, go ahead and do it. I mean, I'm saying
that they smacked the girl. Said they smacked her till she cried. That's how the old woman smacked her. She had the tears came in after the girl got hit.
Well, they old. So what? They old. They're your elders. They're your elders.
I quit.
And they can't take care of themselves. That's why they're in a nursing home.
I quit, and the old lady got hit. She get hit back.
I mean, just think, when you get to that spot, and you in the nursing home, and you go off on somebody, you don't expect them not to hit yourself back.
If I hit them,
and knowing you passive aggressive now.
If I hit them that hard, I deserve to get hit back. You know what you're doing.
No, you don't.
No, a lot of times they don't.
They do not know what they're doing.
And they don't know. A lot of times they're not really in the moment.
They're no longer who they used to be.
Listen, that's must be effects. We know nobody wants to be hit. I don't care if you
are not the person you used to be.
If you're a caregiver, though, you don't hit them back. I remember one time my dad was dehydrated. He was staying in a rehab after his stroke. He was at this place, and we brought him home for the holiday. He was dehydrated, and we didn't know. He started acting confused.
Yep.
Started to jump out of my car. He did hit me. He had these long, thick ass fingernails, and they dug all in my arm. But I know he wasn't intentionally.
It wasn't him.
Hurt me. He thought, because he had been arrested before, he thought he was going back to jail. And so he was trying to get out of the car, even though that wasn't the situation. You know what I'm saying? They're confused.
Yep.
You can't fight them back.
They're no longer the person they used to be. The mental changes that life has for you has taken over. They will never be able to sit down and have that meaningful conversation. Never be able to greet you like you all used to. It's that stage of life. And if you put yourself as a caregiver, you already accept. No, it's just I can't do nothing like that, yeah. I'm not gonna stand here and let you beat me into the ground. That's not gonna happen. But at the same time, I understand where you are. You wouldn't be in the nursing home if you could take care of yourself to begin with.
I don't understand if somebody hits you that hard in some place like that where you can't hit them back. That's just wrong.
I don't see what's wrong about it if that person's not in control of themselves.
Their job. Another story. Working in daycare.
Yes, I guess, yeah.
Little kid. He smacked this teacher in the face.
Oh no.
You can't get the kid back. You just can't do it.
You can't. Like I said, if they pee in your face, they kick you while you're changing that diaper, what you gonna do? Dog kick them? Because you got hurt doing your job? Because they can't change their own diaper. And most of the time, that person in the nursing home, they kick that person, probably can't change their diaper.
So the bottom line is stick what pays you. This is your job, what you do. That's not your industry. So just stay out of that industry. We need someone. We need caretakers. We need someone with compassion and love to be able to take care of the elderly. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody.
Not smacking people.
Yeah, you want revenge. And you that's not cute.
No, that's reaction, Bobby. That's not revenge.
Yeah, no, that's revenge. Because if you're in that situation, it's not a reaction to that. You won't react to it like if it was one of your best friends, or if it was some some dude on the street.
No,
You're not gonna act like that if you in that nursing home situation and you get hit like
reaction is when you hit my mother back or my family back, and I come and beat the shit out of you.
that. Now, see, that's part of the family talk.
I'm just saying in general. You hit my parent or whoever, that's in my family or whoever's family. I'm just saying they come to you because you hit them back, and you already knew what your job consists of.
Have
You
you
know,
ever taken care of anybody, whether it was a nursing home or anybody? Have you ever had to be an overseer of anybody that was somewhat incapacitated, couldn't do it for themselves?
Not really.
You've never had to do that for anybody that couldn't possibly even wipe their own behind.
No, I can't do that. No.
Seeing that, see stuff like that.
You have kids? I thought you had a kid.
Oh, he was too
no.
good for that. He made his wife do that. He didn't want to do it. He
No.
didn't get his fingernails dirty.
I did change a few diapers. I
Okay.
changed diapers back then, but that was my son. That's a little different than a stranger, some damn there's the old talking shit, maybe even kind of racist and hit you. I made that
Ray,
motherfucker
they
back.
already know.
If you signed up for the job, how you gonna get offended?
I just thought to get hit by nobody.
You signed up for the job.
I don't know what that means.
And I know your contract say you can't beat them down. You cannot injure your client. You chose to leave, but if you gonna hit them back, so she slapped because I can't say I've been kicked and I have been hit. I've never
What'd you
been
do?
just downright slapped. I didn't do anything. I was working in a nursing home. Just sometimes, just like you can be cantankerous just because you haven't one of them days. That's how they are. And plus, you got to remember, they stuck in this building. I can't go nowhere. My family don't visit me no more. I ain't got no friends. They all dead. It's just me. I don't like none of these nasty bastards coming here to talk to me and touch me. And they mess with all my personal stuff. They already got a stick up their butt just for that right there.
So
and there you come in there.
And then you can win some.
Old and bitter.
But there's some of them you can just win over. Some of them just be like,
yeah, some of them your friends forever.
You know what I'm saying? That old one that may talk shit to you all the time may be your best friend. You feel what I'm saying?
I had one like that. Yeah, she used to call me Rocky.
Mm-hmm. That's the way y'all communicate. You feel what I'm saying? So it need that job would need someone other than you.
And after a while, they get used to you showing up. They get used to that. They want that routine to keep them alive. Like I said, they're locked in a building. They can't go to the store. They can't go outside farther than that door. You can't go visit. I mean, what do you expect somebody to be like? Happy go lucky?
Listen, how is that my fault?
Everyone grows old, so you never know. You don't never know where you may be. So just watch what you say and put in the universe, because you may be in a situation where you may need someone to wipe your ass. So
it can happen.
And listen
Most
to what
likely we all will get there, because one thing is certain: you come in like a baby, you also go out just like one.
Somebody going, it could happen. You don't have to go out with your teeth in your mouth. It's not a prerequisite. But you just know when people are in that particular place in life, it's not an act of violence. It's not like I'm here to kill you and all that kind of stuff. It's not like the TikTok video or the white lady jumping on that black. It's not always like. And even with this in the paper, in your article there, if somebody got kicked, she probably in her mind was thinking y'all was trying to kill her and take something from her, and she had to defend herself. We don't know where she was at that moment. Just because she was physically there doesn't mean she was mentally there. And a lot of times when you're in a nursing home, that's where you are.
Yeah. So I've already been told by Bobby I can't work there. I have no compassion. He's probably right.
You're right. Because if you hadn't helped one of your good friends and had to help them out and take care of them, you don't know yet.
So what do you think about Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock doing one show?
Why not?
That's just like Monique and D.L. Hughley.
Because you need Dave Chappelle to sell out the show. I'm following what you said, Bobby. I got you. You need David Chappelle to sell out the show. Chris Rock can get in there and make his money because of Will Smith thing. But David Chappelle will be the one to sell the show.
You're so mean.
Why am I mean? Chris Rock ain't never sold out another show. The reason he sold out that show because he got slapped by Will Smith the night before.
And that's what made him some money.
Right. I ain't being ugly. He got slapped the night before. Everybody wanted to go to the show.
Because his tickets went from $25 to $100 and something overnight.
I thought it was higher than that.
It went higher.
So it was a good smack.
It was publicity. Made them kids want to go to the show, but David Chappelle will sell out a show. He don't need no help to sell out a show.
Let me just say this. I tip my head off to Will Smith for using his privilege. How you doing?
He did help a brother out though. Regardless of what's happening to him, he helps Chris Rock out.
I'm just talking about in general, his privilege. He didn't get really in trouble. They just took his whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? He backed out
membership at the academy. That's it.
That's it.
But y'all stop playing. He is the Fresh Prince, and he gonna always be the Fresh Prince.
That's what I'm saying.
He got clout. Yeah, he got clout.
Nothing.
Say what?
I said no arrest.
No arrest.
They didn't actually kick him out. He resigned.
Right.
Yes. He's the Fresh Prince. They're not gonna touch him like that. He like Harry Belafonte and all of them other cats. Like Sammy Davis Jr. They don't kick them brothers. I don't care what they did. They always in the club.
Oh, he may know some dirt that no one else knows.
Will Smith has been around the block quite some time. He's a couple years older than me, so he is the Fresh Prince and will die the original Fresh Prince.
And he saved America too.
And he saved America in Independence Day, so you
can't forget that.
That's right.
So he got clout. He walking around with clout.
And he fought aliens.
Yeah, Will Smith he got clout. He the Fresh Prince. That's all he's saying.
And he don't need to get smacked to sell out a stadium.
Say what?
He don't need to get smacked to sell out a stadium.
No, Will Smith, no. Will Smith can just show up and have the whole thing filled up just by his name. He can't outdo Chris Rock in that. Will Smith can fill a venue quicker than Chris Rock could. And Will Smith do not have to be rapping to do it.
He can do both.
I mean, that'd be a plus if he did break a rap down, but he don't have to no more.
And Will Smith ain't got a cuss to do it either.
Chris Rock got a cuss. Yeah, he got a cuss. But I'm saying Will Smith, even though he did what he did boost up Chris Rock's career because people now they really know who Chris Rock is.
Chris Rock's wife left him.
Oh, he don't have to sell out. He don't have to sell out his own culture, his own
Chris Rock's wife.
And he don't have to get mistaken for Chris Tucker no more.
Oh, right. Chris Tucker coming back, giving concerts and everything.
Chris Tucker
Yes, Chris Tucker is coming back. I just heard about his concert in some state when I was in D.C. Chris Tucker.
That'll be a fun show.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he'll do Michael.
No. Now, Chris Tucker, depending on who he comes with, he can pull a good crowd. I think Chris Tucker, I don't know who can pull a bigger crowd, him, Chris Tucker, or Chris Rock. I think Chris Tucker could. I could be wrong. Because after Chris Tucker did the Fifth Element, he screamed a little bit, he can draw a crowd.
Off the break, because that's what I was just watching the other day.
The Fifth Element?
Yeah.
I love that movie. Love it. So Chris Tucker is another versatile from Friday. Yeah, which is another classic that'll go down in history.
Who was the classic on history?
Friday. And Friday after next.
And all the Fridays.
And one more Friday. And 2 Fridays after the next Friday.
All right, for Ice
Speak
Cube.
about Rush Hour.
Right. Chris Tucker got clout. I mean, even Chris Rock was in the Friday movie, but he only had a small part. It still was funny, but he had a small part. Chris Tucker was main character.
Oh, he didn't matter.
And we're not
talking
talking
about Chris Rock now. He gave us Pookie. He gave us, what was that, CB4?
Yeah, CB4 was retarded. He was retarded. But I still like Chris Rock because he was trying to get a drink.
What about Pootie Tang?
Chris Rock wasn't in Pootie Tang.
Yes, he was. He was what's his
He was
name?
Pootie Tang's daddy. He was Pootie Tang's daddy. That's right. He was Pootie Tang's daddy. My bad. My bad.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Pootie Tang was good. Y'all mess. Oh, Pootie Tang. See, this is how we judging these guys. I'm
It's
not.
Super Tang.
He
Yeah,
was
I
in
don't-
Lethal Weapon too.
Yeah,
Who?
every new song.
Chris
I
Rock.
know. Did y'all see the Spiral? That's the one that Chris Rock just did.
The new
No,
song?
yeah. It's called Spiral. That's what it's
Yeah,
called,
but-
Spiral. It's a Saw-like movie. Because I see it's a Saw-like movie. So the stuff that goes on Saw, but you know, he's dead. But this movie's called Spiral. It's not too bad. Just to get to see a little versatility from Chris Rock. It's definitely not a comedy.
Chris Rock, you gotta have it. It's like a
It's just like Saw. It's like Saw.
Is it acquired taste? You feel what I'm saying? You only eat it on certain occasions. You feel me?
It's not like you say you're not gonna run out to go get it.
No, I won't. I get that bootleg.
See. See, now for the listening audience, we are in no way against Chris Rock. He's still, if he came to town, we're gonna still party with him. We just having a discussion. Just to make clear.
No, I
Just
just said compared to everybody else, he would be the one I will go run to. I mean,
Chris is like a Long John Silver's, not a McDonald's.
Long John Silver's is the bomb. It's better than McDonald's.
No, yeah, but you don't go
Long
there that
John
often.
Silver's is the shit. What are you talking about?
You don't go there that often.
It's only because it's not in every state. It's a delicacy.
I'm saying the same thing.
McDonald's is just basic.
Yeah, he's not a McDonald's. He's Long John Silver's. You only get it in certain places.
Because if I could get Long John Silver's right now, I would go get Long John Silver's.
Yeah,
See?
if you could.
Yes, I'm not going to the Mall of America.
Right.
That's the
Okay.
only store that I know of in the state of Minnesota is the Mall of America. That one
that's
Long John Silver.
a COVID trap.
What? The Mall of America? Oh, I don't know. I ain't set foot in the Mall of America, and
Who goes to the
Ladies.
mall?
you have to be of a certain age bracket,
But who goes to the mall?
or you're a cougar.
Kids still go to the mall?
Outlet. Yeah.
Yeah, and
right.
cougars. That's where the cougars go to meet the kids.
It's
So
a
I wasn't there to
destination.
meet the kids. I was there for a kid's birthday party.
See what I mean? They out there trolling, us looking on the side eyeing everybody.
That's something totally different.
You ever taken Caden? Have you not taken Caden to Nickelodeon World?
I'm thinking about that for his birthday.
You really got to go out there. I mean, when my son was younger, him and his brother, we used to go there when it was before
Camp
Nickelodeon
Snoopy.
World. Camp Snoopy. If it's Camp Snoopy, you can ride the rides with him and take pictures and all that kind of stuff. You got to go
I ain't getting
to
on no
Nickelodeon
ride,
World.
so
Why
sorry.
not? They not big scary rides. No,
You
they
gotta
not.
do the log. There's a log that goes in
And,
the
and
water.
it takes pictures. Yeah, the log ride.
Gotta
That take
move through
pictures.
the log,
And
right?
Bobby, I get on the fair. I mean, the horses, they go up and down. What's it called? They
The
go
merry-go-round.
Merry-go-round.
around.
I will
Yeah,
break
Kim,
that.
you gotta go there, Bobby. It's meant for parents and kids.
You stand next to Caden.
I can't
Yeah.
get on those rides. We'd take a picture and I'd be standing by the ride with them, but I can't get on those rides. I'm being honest, I'm too big. I'm 6'7".
No, because them white guys that get out there and they be out doing you,
They don't
dude.
have no ass
They,
and hips. I'm sorry.
no,
That's just so
they
all
don't.
that.
It be a solid mass just on them rides. They be like, in a little car. They be on them rides.
Yeah, they said
Y'all,
it on. They said it in Six Flags. They said the Joker Jinx. Come on, get
So you
in.
said
I
everything is
got
a
in.
COVID. Can you go
I
outside
got
in the
in the
park?
joint. Huh?
Can you do the park outside?
Yeah, I would love to do a park.
So that you said that on August 21st in Powderhorn Park, we're gonna have a festival.
all right.
All
Give us
right, all
more.
right.
Give us more.
So I'm trying to have vendors, people selling stuff. I don't want to be a COVID, what you call that? Whatever it is. But we're gonna have COVID testers out there that to test people that day. So if you do get it, we're gonna have make sure somebody give you a shot. We have vendors of 30 or more vendors. And we also have entertainment in August on the 21st of August in Powderhorn Park.
All right. You got to be
So
in
you
that
can wear
place.
your mask. You don't have to wear your mask. The city don't mandate no more. But I mean, we would like you to come out and enjoy yourself on August 21st in Powderhorn Park. It will go from noon until 6.
He meant you have the option of not wearing a mask. You can wear your mask if you choose to. Whatever protective gear you choose to wear, you can wear it. But
What is that?
it's the
PPE?
option. Right.
Personal protective equipment.
Whatever that is for you.
If
Hand
they feel it, I
sanitizer.
mean, because we do have people that wear hazmat suits. So hey,
We
come
will be
as
giving
you
away.
are.
We will be giving away masks and hand sanitizer that day also.
Are we giving away any hazmat suits? Because there are those that like the whole full body work over plus all of that. Just ask. I don't know.
Well, we got condoms. I don't know if that works.
Well, we can always put them in a condom, and that way they won't get sick. We
I
will
get some
have
full-
those too.
I'll get some full body condoms.
That's fine. We can do that. Couple of dental dams, they be covered.
Yeah, you can wrap yourself in dental dams.
Yeah.
Nobody want that pussy.
Well, you may need
Right.
those condoms for gloves because the monkeypox.
Oh my goodness.
Now the monkeypox is here. I wish they stopped showing them pictures on show because I know it ain't us that got it.
The man got choked, the line broke.
The East Coast is going through it. Just let's pray that we don't get it.
They say the only way you can get it is from body contact.
I thought they said there was a case here.
There's a what?
No, it didn't come up on the thing.
There was a case in Minnesota.
I thought there was a case in Minnesota.
There was one.
But I guess they
And
cured.
that person traveled overseas or something. Like, I think they had a international kind of connection.
Ain't going overseas. Y'all talking too much. Monkeypox. So next is gonna be a gorilla something. I'm cool.
The monkeypox has been here. It ain't the monkeypox ain't new to the thing. They had gotten rid of it until somebody went to go fuck a monkey again.
Next thing gonna say leprosy is back. I don't have time for this shit. You feel me? I really don't.
So you gonna barricade yourself in the house and never come out?
No, I'm about to buy me some land. Did you didn't hear what I said?
So you gonna block people off your land? They might have the
didn't say I
monkeypox and need a glass of water. You're not gonna help them.
I didn't say that, but I'll be on my farm. And I do sell vegetables, Grams Produce. We give you fresh vegetables all the time. You feel me? So, yeah, that fits me. A good old farm, away from everybody.
So if they had a monkeypox, can they come out there and get a room?
If they had the monkeypox.
Yeah.
Oh, as you said, I should build something on.
Where
on
you
something
silly? Anybody dealing with
for them.
monkeypox?
But that's why he on the farm trying to get away from the monkeypox. They might come out there.
We gotta get a ride-out gate around the farm so they get in and let's let them in.
I'd rather for the aliens to come
This
down
is
on my
not
land.
Camelot. This is not Camelot. The aliens ain't coming.
Then we gonna need a moat all the way around the thing.
You gonna get a dragon and a big shark to go in the moat?
Yes.
You are creative.
I don't need all that. You give me my house and my land, and I may not even want a house. Just I can put a trailer on there.
Ain't
Yeah, I
nobody
can
know
come-
trailers because you all these storms and weather change roll y'all around and you have to start all over again.
I
Just
can
don't put a
dig
house
underground. I can dig underground.
If you like the darkness, artificial light.
So before y'all go to y'all place like that, your island or whatever it is, come to Black Pride doing August 18th to 21st. Then y'all go to y'all prospective islands and build y'all fortress. Because when I was little, I had a color.
Are you sure there's not gonna be any monkeypox going on?
No, because we had a CDC, ABC, MDH, FYF, all of them gonna be there.
Oh, the whole alphabet gonna be there to protect us.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
LGBTQ, okay, all of them.
And then the plus is gonna be there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
IAP, IPA. we got you.
The BUDs. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
We got them.
Okay.
We got them. All right. Got them. All right.
We also have the BUD out there too.
Right. That's what I said. The BUDs is gonna be out there.
Yes.
So
The
whoever, come
420s
on. We
and
don't.
the
We don't.
trees.
We do not discriminate, and we want everybody to come and have an enjoyable weekend. That's August 18th to the 21st, and on the 21st is that Sunday. We're gonna be at Powderhorn Park. We can all commune together. We want to all commune together. You want to remember that it's August 21st, 2022.
Let's get out there and do the electric slide.
Yeah, we can do the whole electric slide. We can do all versions of the slide.
How you doing?
Yeah, there's more than one version. We can do all the versions. But it's also Wednesday. It's after 7. I just want to thank everybody for being here. We appreciate you every time you all are here. We'll be back again on Friday.
What day is Friday?
Friday.
Oh.
Okay.
Amen.
Mm.
Do we say good? I'm so glad we had this time together.
You didn't twitch your ear.
I
You
think it was
didn't
the
give.
nose.
You didn't give the signal. You got to do the ear.
Is that Carol Burnett?